welcome backstage at Fashion Week. Okay team, how are we doing? We are about 30 seconds away from the catwalk presentation. Can we start to finish the models, please? That's beautiful work. Anna, could we line the models up, please? We need to go in 20 seconds, thank you. Thank you, makeup. Can we have those two models? Are we all set to go backstage? Stand by track 15, stand by lighting, stand by models. Slowly fade sound, track 15 go, lights go. Follow spot, pick up the first model. Thank you. and follow spot fade. That's a very good job, guys. Beautiful work. Thank you very much. And fade to black and go BT.
What is catwalk? Catwalk is effortless, timeless hair inspired by fashion. For us, the connection with Fashion Week is very important. It allows us to push the boundaries of creativity. In turn, we get inspired to create and design the hairstyles that will really suit and complement the up-and-coming looks. Ultimately, we at TIGI are hair creators and fashion interpreters. The catwalk client is looking for a version of the classic cut, with volume, great softness, and often controlling curls, but always producing touchable hair that feels very natural. With the catwalk products, we can take this classic cut and make many variations to suit the client's latest look. We also adapt the style to make it perfect for each individual. They walk out with their classic cut, reworked with a fashion twist to match their new look. This approach allows us to keep the client's hair fresh and very modern, and that is what the catwalk client is looking for.
She was a phantom of delight when first she gleamed upon my sight, a lovely apparition, sent to be a moment's ornament. Her eyes as stars of twilight fair, like twilight's too her dusky hair. But all things else about her, drawn from Maytime and the cheerful dawn, a dancing shape, an image gay, to haunt, to startle and waylay. I saw her upon nearer view, a spirit, yet a woman too. Her household motions light and free, and steps of virgin liberty. A countenance in which did meet sweet records, promises as sweet. A creature not too bright or good for human nature's daily food. For transient sorrows, simple wiles, praise, blame, love, kisses, tears, and smiles. And now I see with eye serene the very pulse of the machine, a being breathing thoughtful breath, a traveler between life and death, the reason firm, the temperate will, endurance, foresight, strength, and skill. A perfect woman, nobly planned, to warn, to comfort, and command, and yet a spirit still and bright, with something of angelic light.
Enjoy that presentation. I thought it looked fantastic. We've got to thank Mike Issa. Mike Issa's at the back there. He's the one that's making everything that we're seeing happen. all as smoothly as possible, and it's done a fantastic job. So we have Thomas and we have Christelle that are going to be co-parent with us and introducing everyone. And on this particular segment, what we want to do is share with you commerciality, what we do on the runway, and a little bit of avant-garde. So it's a mixture of all different kind of styles that really work in this kind of theme. So I'm going to get rid of all the grips while you introduce the team.
Hello. There we go. All right, so let's say hello to Marco Iafrate. He's our European creative director, based out of Milan, Italy.
Hello, hello. I should have a mic, maybe.
Say hello.
Thank you. Thanks, Thomas. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be back here in Vegas. Finally. So it's great. Especially, I mean, personally, this is my favorite segment because catwalk is what I like about it. We don't necessarily need to cut hair, so it's all about trying to creating different styles, maybe creating different textures. Obviously, the products is at the key of this look. For today, what I'm gonna be doing, we're working on something which is a combination, combination with rollers, which is something that we've been using a lot for the Fashion Week, and also with a little bit of setting. But I'm gonna explain to you better as I progress the technique. In the meantime, I'm gonna pass it back to Thomas. Thank you very much. Oh, Christelle. Sorry.
Right, can you hear me? Here we go, I'm on. Thank you very much, Marco. So I'm going to introduce you to an extremely talented lady. She's our European Session Director. And please put your hands together for Maria Kovacs, everyone.
Hi everybody, it's such a pleasure to be here, and again Marco was mentioning that this is his favourite segment. For us, catwalk is very much our passion. Marco and I have been working on this type of hair for many, many years, and for us it's the root of what we've worked on in the salon, and it's what got us excited about hairdressing, so it's fabulous to present it to you. My beautiful model Tabitha, the look that we're working on is something that reflects Daphne, who was our muse model in the catwalk segment of our collection, and it's about creating a retro updo that someone can make look very editorial for a fashion show, but also make it really commercial for the salon. So if you think of Sophia Loren, Brigitte Bardot, it's that type of high-end, expensive-looking hair up, but we're going to make it very young as well. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
Hello? There we go. Let's keep this on. All right, so let's come over to a very integral member of our American team. This is our U.S. Session Director, Adriana Papaleo. Give it up.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone. It's such an honor and pleasure to be here with you. You've heard the sentiments about catwalk being expressed across the board by the team. It's something that we hold so dear to our hearts because it really is a feeling and it's a passion. And it's something that drives even the most salon viable end result is driven by this think tank and this inspiration that is session styling and catwalk. So today I'm working something that it's inspired for me. I would say it's pretty close to wearable, but hey, I know I'm a little bit more on the left side of that spectrum. I'm working something that is definitely inspired by natural texture as well as almost a street urban feel, but I'm pushing that and making it a little bit more high-end and fashion forward by including a few different types of braids. So 3-strand as well as a fishtail. And for me, and when you're thinking about working inside of this type of a feeling, it's all about start cleaner so you can end disheveled. If you notice, I kind of brushed those curls out just a tiny little bit, because if you start disheveled, you ended more of a rat's nest. So that's not where I'm heading with this. All right, so I'm going to continue to just put in the definition with the braids using the Work It spray, and then from there I'll talk more about the deconstruction. Thank you so much.
Great, thank you, Adriana. I'd like to come over to another core team member of our US Session team. So I'd like to introduce you to Kimberly Anderson. Can you please give us an overview of what you're working on? Kimberly, everyone.
Oh, can you hear me? Awesome. Well, it's a pleasure to be here. As most of the team has said already, this is why I even love to jump into this industry, was for hairdressing. So inside of Catwalk, for me, it's that emotional feeling. It's connecting with the client, with the model, taking runway into the salon and making it more of that editorial feeling. So with my model, Yasmin, she has a natural curl to her hair. Her texture is more of an irregular curl pattern. So I went in with Strong Loose, and Strong Loose is helping me to build that base and allowing me to get a little bit of support because her hair is long and pretty much shattered seamless layering going on. So inside of the actual interior, working with the curl stick, giving it a lot of definition, and then going in with the Work It hairspray. The biggest part in dressing it, because setting it is one thing, dressing it is a whole nother thing. Going into the dressing part of it, it has a lot to do with control and not really taking away from the overall image of the curls. So I'm gonna have fun with this, and again, curls, as you can see, it speaks very close to my heart. So I'm gonna continue working, and then I'll catch you back up. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. All right, so we're gonna come to the back row here. We're gonna go through, just let them quickly say hello so we can bring out Pat. Anthony's gonna bring out Pat and Desiree Bargio, one of our session team members.